marker. Okay, now we're moving on to the next DLC. Who is the protagonist? There's some trouble about their standing. They bring their uncertainties and dissatisfactions in the battle. Well, she didn't do it. Her minion did. She just gave her the power and said, do what you want. Hello there. My name is Hirosuke Yamasaki, and I'm Section Chief of Special Section 3. As the one managing Special Section 3, writing reports on our daily affairs is a critical part of my job. And now that I have a chance, I'd like to report a small event that occurred in between our big battles. Diamond Goldwyn's last battle left us with many things aside from our sorrow. The VTX Union staff, his death has served as a major turning point. The UND is driven back by Diamond Goldwyn's noble sacrifice. Before the fight to unite humanity, there are those who rise up for their own pride. President Goldwyn, we'll never forget the fight you put forth with your life on the line. I hope you watch us from heaven, President. We'll bring back peace to the world and pave the way to a new era. And for us to do that, we must unify the collective will of all mankind. Next up, we're going against Haman and Char and their two Neo-Zeons. The Federation's regulars have their hands full dealing with trouble all over, though. Yeah, they've got to track the missing Dr. Hell and the man with the claw, plus prepping for the threats from the outer space like space monsters. They'll probably leave us in sole charge of the fight against Neo-Zeon. Well, that suits us just fine, doesn't it? We got plenty of people that have personal business with Haman and Char. Jido and Camille are definitely ready. Not to mention Lieutenant Amuro. If we're going to be keeping them company, we got to be ready to pull our own weight too. Do you think you can really fight with a drive that weak? That's not very nice, Saizo. Well, yeah. I come from Special Section 1, and we were under President Goldwyn's direct command. We'll be the ones to carry on President Goldwyn's will, not Special Section 3. So it means a lot to me. Isn't Tornado the leading candidate in the competition to decide the Federation's next mass production unit? Unfortunately, you have the right of it. As a matter of fact, they've got a perfected Rex on the field, and they made a huge showing with it. You need some kind of huge reversal if Special Section 1 never wants to beat the leading candidate. Would I? I think the same could be said for everyone here. How do you figure? Chibity, Saisaishi, George, Argo. None of you are ever going to beat Domode in your lives. That is a fear that we all carry within us, and you cut straight to it. Now hold on just a minute, Saizo, you can't just say that! It was more directed at myself than them. I feel the same gall and frustration that all of you do. Yeah, right? Beecha, do you plan on eating Jido's dust forever? Look, it's never been my first choice, okay? Some things you can't do much about. Yeah, we're all pretty plain compared to Jido anyway. If you treat yourselves as bit characters, then you'll wind up relegated to being background characters. Background characters? The nameless, faceless souls that are part of the crowd! It's enough to make me want to faint, with my back hitting the ground. Screw that, I'm not okay with this! Agreed, I gave up my spot as main pilot gunbuster, but I'm not going to content myself with being second banana forever. That's it. Keep your heads held high. We have to prove we're good for something. Otherwise, I'll be stuck as secondary lead while the VTS unit's starring role goes to Sakurai. If Sakura was the star, wouldn't that make Raimi the second lead? I'd let that one go if I were you, Saizo. Sakura's way more bright and attractive than you. The question. A personal defeat for me is a defeat for all of Special Section 1. If I'm not attractive enough, then I'll have to do some attracting. Like so. Yikes, that's painfully forced. Well, you know what they say, laughter's the best medicine. Consider me on board, Saizo. Okay, the point's been made, so how are we gonna get there? Good question. The quickest and simplest way for we to prove our worth would be to be the people who meet demands. Are we under attack? Right, when everyone's still exhausted from our fight with the UND. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a proud Japanese salaryman in an ancient honorable tradition. I'm on call to fight 24 hours a day. In what world is that role ancient? Turning adversity into opportunity. That's VTX spirit. I like it, Saizo. You can count on me in on your recklessness today. Come on, team. It's time to show everybody what we're made of. This is going to end with them getting yelled at by Captain Bright again, isn't it? Welcome to bonus scenario. Who is the protagonist? The correct answer is, of course, me. Is everybody ready? Ready when you are. Just you watch, Jido. I can totally handle double Zeta. Didn't you say that before? Didn't it turn out to be a train wreck? I'm not the same guy I was then. I've got spirit now. I'm still not sure why I was rounded up for this. In your case, you need to assert yourself a little more, or people forget you exist at all. I kinda did. That would be terrible. Okay, so who are we up against? Whoever they are, they're gonna be our stepping stones to glory. Here they come. Stay sharp. Oh, it's UND. UND. Is that Rudy Pixie's Alto in the red machine? You can forget about my predecessor. Who are you? I'm the one who took over the position of High Commander. What, did Rudy get fired or something? I think she might have gotten demoted. Getting demoted would be a real demotivator. Man, that's rough. She was a perfectly decent commander and pilot both. There's no future for a company that fails to treat its human resources well. I can't let the rest of the Earth be subjected to this treatment. Huh. You don't have the slightest hint of fear or hesitation when facing me, do you? I must say, though, this is a rather underwhelming showing for the first encounter with the Infinite Haven. I'm sorry, what was that? I said it's a rather underwhelming... Okay, stop talking. Screw you! You think you can get away with calling us bit characters? Now hold on a minute, I never said that. But you were thinking it. You read my mind? Are you one of those new types? The bastard really was thinking it. We're not bit characters, we're highly valuable support roles. If you fail to appreciate the difference, that's downright inhuman. Shut up! I'm the new High Commander and I demand some respect! My name is... No offense, but don't bother finishing that sentence. Every plant has a place in the ecosystem. Every employee has a place in the company. There's no such thing as a bit player salaryman. Now that you've insulted my pride, I'll make you disappear like the nameless bit character you are! This feels a little... you know... rude? Noriko and Kazumi are full-fledged fighters when they work together. Not me, though. You two can just sit back and watch while I surpass you both in my Sizzler! We get to show off a bunch of attacks that we almost never see. Can you tell why I don't use her very often? Because in a show like Gunbuster, that's her best attack! And it costs 70 energy! And yeah, B just stole the double Zeta again. That's kind of his thing. I can put on a good show easy when I'm in the Yakushiki. Then again, it kind of makes me a bright gold target on the field. Glad you realized that, Mondo. I picked a Gundam to try and stand out more. Maybe the Zeta would have been a better choice. Of course, then I would stand out too much and get shot at more, and be back at replacing its head with a Zaku head again. I'm sorry? You had to do what? Ino! No! Hey, look, he can actually do the high Mega Cannon. This double Zeta is as finicky as I remember. 1 second's inattention and it just flies off the handle. But I'll deal with it. I'm the leader and I've got Shangri-La spirit. I mean, yeah. At least these boys have upgrades. Being a lead actor isn't my style. but I don't like being treated like a small fry. There's an age where pirates are the heroes, and I'm gonna capitalize on it. I mean, this game's giving you more speaking lines than the actual show you're in has, I think. Seriously, he barely speaks in the show. Hug! Hug of death! Oh, they all gathered the Chaos Emeralds. I personally don't see any need to be the star of the story, but there's someone for whom I wish to be a knight. No, a hero. This is all there is to it. That's just a G Gundam thing. I'm the headliner of the effort to restore the Shaolin Temple. You'll pay for treating me as a bit character. Come on, I'm the hero of tomorrow. That's okay, just used half of his energy for that attack. I'm gonna seize the American dream. I'm the main character. I'm the hero. You hear that, Mooks? One punch from me and you'll go straight to heaven. Chibity is an American hero. Absolutely. And not at all a racist caricature of us. I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I always saw myself as a minor support player to start with. But playing the hero once in a while isn't so bad. I have to kick my dormant Jovian Federation spirit into gear. Come on, girls. This is our chance to show everybody our stuff. Sounds good to me. Time for everybody to see that Ruri isn't the only flower in Nadesco's figurative lapel. We're somber red spider lilies. Our bulbs are poisonous. Shut up! I'm not gonna let my career end in the shadows! We haven't always been pit players, you know. Times sure have changed. Daima's gone, and he entrusts the rest to the younger generation. Might be the one day we'll have to do the same. The hell we will! I'm gonna be on active duty till the day I die! Eldora and I are always the stars of my story, damn it!
戦いの極意を教えてやる。エルドラソウルの力を見せてやる。
I mean, you're not wrong.
エルドラソウル。フェイトキック。勇気とパンチがアミーゴだ。全開。
Let's move, Gespenst. You're the pride of Special Section 1. You and I carry on the President's will. Losing is not an option for us.
条件だけで人が仕事を選ぶと思うなよ ULD こいつから逃げられると思うなケンフラッシュリッパー必ずやってみせる使い手の兵士と待つ
Please don't shoot him down. That would be embarrassing.
見送ってる場合じゃない当ててみせる
Hit him all you want. Dude's built for it. Okay. Who did not get to attack? It might just have been him. As a mercenary, it wouldn't do for people to forget my field results. Kiriko's just as quiet as I am. I don't see the difference.
仕掛ける力押しでいくか
Maybe it's because of your dumb hat. Everybody else got to show off. That Buster music's real good. You should hear the actual version with the. You should listen to the version with the actual singing. So strong. Just so you know, there's a guy way stronger than me in Infinite Haven. And it's only a matter of time before I catch up to him. If you don't like what we've got to dish out, it's just to warn your superiors that the Earth is not to be messed with. Heck yeah, that's a total victory for us. Darn right. Nobody beats us! Yeah, bit characters have their pride. Chivity, you mustn't refer to yourself as a bit character. Aw, crap. Sorry, my bad. Maybe Judo's just a wee bit better than me right now, but I'm not throwing in the towel. That's the spirit, guys. We got bright futures ahead of us, just like the Earth. We'll keep fighting the good fight. Smiles come naturally when you work well. I'll call that a job well done. We're definitely people who know what we're doing. An old spark is all it took to get us fired up. Looks like Saizo's plan played out nicely. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb. We know you were putting on a show to get us energized. It was pretty slick. Here I thought you were just a plain old sourpuss, but you know how to grasp the situation. I suppose so. I should hope so. I'm a candidate for a future executive role. Ah, then you really can't let yourself be outshined by Sagiri, huh? I'm not the only one with stake in this. The guest spence is the pride of all of Special Section 1. Which is why I'll surpass my rival, Sakurai. Ooh, a rival. That's the ticket. We're not bit characters, we're rivals. I'm gonna give Judo a serious run for his money. Good. I'll make a presentation that highlights your battle performance. There you have it, Sakurai. Special Section 1 and I aren't out of this fight yet. Reporting, sir. The 241st Squadron encountered at Infinite Haven was destroyed. What's more, High Commander Zyman Sildior, apparently his name, was, I have no interest in losers. Punish him according to military regulations. Understood, sir. I'll be taking my leave then. How could you and the elites fall to some squad with no notable figures in it? I suppose this is a testament to the Earthlings' combat prowess. Wow, Tokido, that's pretty good stuff. Maybe I was wrong about you. It's not me that's important. The point is that Special Section 1's pride that gets spent still has plenty of worth. And personally, I'm not gonna let the Special Section 3's Rex outshine it. Yeah, I get it. That's my rival, alright. Rival, huh? That's got a nice ring to it. Now, all the people who started at the company at the same time we did, I never would have expected to be working closely with you, Tokido. Same here. As I recall, you were trying to get a spot in the food department. Once the fight's over and we hit a decent stopping point, it might be nice to have a little class reunion with all of our peers. Sure, and since you've done the best out of all of us, you can do the planning, Sakurai. I've ignored it up until now, but I guess Tokido is the guy in the closest terms with the boss. The beast in the necktie thinks he can cozy up to her just because they signed on at the same time. I better call in some favors and pin down that guy's weaknesses. I'm sure wherever he is, President Goldman will be happy to see Special Section 3 and 1 still not competition. Even if the president is gone, the VTX spirit will always live on in each and every one of us. It's strange. I thought the whole idea of VTX spirit was a big anachronism when I first signed on with the company. Now I feel like I can take it at face value. Maybe that's the president's influence. For all of you talk about working purely for the biannual bonuses, you've done some changing on your own, Sakurai. Just don't forget that there's one guy who will inherit the president's VTX spirit, and that's me, Saizo Tokido. Spiral Effector and Boss Ramen! And we got a gold dome. Alright, let's see if we want to put any of those to use, but first let's customize some folks so they can get some upgrades. It's been a bit since I've upgraded any of the battleships. Crap, I was hoping for more. Okay, power parts. Let's see what we've got. Fairy's Amulet, max SP, max morale, and morale when sorted, so real good. Spiral Effector, damage and ignore size and barrier piercing. Hyper Generators, just EN is always at max. Recover 100 SP. Gold Emblem, doubles funds from defeating enemies. Let's see. Yeah, that's only affecting one thing now, so I can definitely take that off. Cool. Alright. Skill learning. Anybody really need any more skill stuff? Actually, I should hold off for giving somebody an attacker. So let's give someone EXC bonus. Standby is dumb. Alright, I'll save up for attacker then. Okay, that's the end of DLC.